Welcome to the Ball and the Beautiful. I am Melissa.
I'm KevOnStage.
I'm Angel.
I'm Marcus Tank.
And we were reviewing the show Married at First Sight season 13.
Hey.
And this week's episode was a whole entire hot mess.
Boy.
Yeah, we gonna start with the heavy hitter and then work our way.
Yeah.
So let's go and talk about Bao and Johnny.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there
See how
has
Kev
been
just looked over at me. I'm gonna let y'all take it.
in the history of this show that I've watched. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've liked a dude more than disliked a dude more than I've disliked Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Even more than Chris?
Yes, because a part of last season, it was just like, okay, even though he was not well, you were just like, girl, it's time to exit stage left. Just go ahead and exit stage left because the situation is murky. This dude is just making something out of nothing 100%. And trying to drag this woman up and down the street. To say I'd rather be married to anyone but you.
I wanted Bao to be my sister so I could have a reason to physically assault him.
Yes.
I was
Yes,
legit.
Kevin.
I had to
Use
pause
it.
the episode. I was watching in a hotel because I was on the road, working, exhausted.
Yeah.
On an iPad, sad, lonely, afraid,
class.
cold.
In
No,
first
Servants.
no servants. I paused it and I was like,
Yeah.
the thing that is bothering me, and I agree with Angel, this is him. So just the way you cross your legs,
And
it bothers me because if you love me, you would cross your legs the other way. Okay, nobody in my family would do right over left. Okay, you would do left over right, and because of that, you're not going to dinner with my family because we're just not in a place to do that. I'd be like, dude, what are you even talking about? He doesn't give her credit for literally anything she does. Anything she does that is not baseline stuff.
No.
He says it's baseline. Cooking all those meals, baking, whether you appreciate it or not, it is not baseline.
Nowhere near.
Nobody in this day and age just comes with, I'm cooking all the meals and baking for you all the time and getting your coffee all the time and trying to do your stuff all the time. And you're saying above and beyond stuff is basic. If you're doing basic stuff, basic is Brett and Ryan. We are doing nothing out of the normal.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not doing one more thing than I have to. That is baseline.
Yes.
That is just cordial.
Right.
She is trying. She tried to do the sex the way you liked it. She's trying to flirt the way you like it. And she's doing the thing that she likes. You just don't like her. And I think, and I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot because I was pissed. Pastor Cal said it best. You are sabotaging this.
absolutely.
Yes.
You are trying to find something so that you can get out of this. And go ahead.
I don't think he doesn't like her. I think he wants something else, so he's going to paint it as he doesn't like her. I don't think it's a thing of when he looks at her, he's repulsed, or when she does stuff, he's repulsed. He'd rather tear her apart to make it seem like that's the reason why they didn't work out, rather than say, I'm holding out because I want something else.
The thing that pisses me off about Johnny the most is that he is a manipulator.
Come on.
And he is a gaslighter.
Come on.
Yeah.
Telling that woman, how much are you giving? She says 100%. Well, at your 100%, I'm giving 150 when he's literally given nothing.
That's what I was like. Where's your, and I'm bad at math. Where do you see yourself giving 150%?
When Pastor Cal, and I got emotional because I was like, I understand what she's like. I feel how she's feeling when he said, Pastor Cal said, you're not giving her any credit. She's showing up as a wife. She's the one that's strong. And she turned her head. And I was like, she needed to hear that because he's gaslit her so bad that she doesn't think she's giving enough. And she's literally doing everything.
Because she had license to leave a long time ago.
Long
You done
time ago.
disrespected me to like,
that fool.
fam, hey, God bless you. We ain't got to do this. I'll pay the whatever I got to do. We don't got to wait till decision day.
Yeah.
You ain't like, if you don't want me, you ain't got to like me, but you ain't, listen, Sister's grandma said it best. You ain't got to like me, but you ain't going to treat me bad, and you ain't going to treat me mean. And he is just mean.
He
He
is
just says mean stuff to her. And she doesn't deserve to be mean. Like, why would you do her like that?
That was some of the harshest.
Yes, it was.
You got to go ahead, babe. I'm sorry. You
No,
haven't
I'm
talked.
letting y'all get it all out because y'all have stated every fact that needed to be stated. Y'all covered it all. I just wanted to use my time to tear him down.
He's like,
I may.
I just.
If I may, yeah, because he's trash. He's a little anorexic piece of crap trash. So, You don't even deserve a zoom in. This is what it is. He sat there and said that she's doing nothing. She was like, you don't do this, you don't do that. She's like, I'm cooking meals, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. How am I not doing? Well, we did that stuff together. You idiots.
Yes.
You're doing stuff together. He wants somebody, he wants to be married to him.
Yes.
He wants to be married to him or Jose because Jose is initiating all that stuff. I honestly think he wants him. Like, for real. I'm going to go ahead and say that. But it's like everything that she is doing, they already said it. He's giving her credit for absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So she was like, well, every time he says something, she's like, well, be specific. And then every time he's specific and she says, but this is what it was. Oh, you keep coming up with excuses because she's stating facts, you idiot.
And he be getting like legit mad. Why are you getting so
The
red?
reason why he gets worked up is because his argument be wrong.
He has no argument.
He has none.
He
As soon as he'll ask a question, she'll answer it directly. He changes his argument.
Yes.
Completely. He changes his argument and then a day or a couple hours later, he's talking to somebody different and will completely contradict what he said before.
Yes.
And you know what actually was surprising? His family was like,
You
nigga,
trash.
You are tripping. Like,
He's
how?
tripping.
What
Johnny, you
talking
are
about?
trash. You are disgusting. I hope she punches you in the neck, kicks you in the nut. You are stupid, dude. Everybody hates you.
Yes.
We're not saying anything that nobody else is already saying. You are
Poo-poo
trash.
head,
Let me tell you
boogers.
when the episode should have ended. When he decided, and I know some of it was editing, but there were enough words that were able to be said before he answered the question that she should have picked up that laptop and started
Smacked him
bashing his
across the face.
When they said, is there
There's
someone else
else
drawing your attention? And he would not answer that directly. I was like, oh, so he's lying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I agree.
He's lying because there's no reason. If somebody said that, you automatically be like, no. Are you tripping?
Yes.
No, and even like you said, for dramatic effect, you have to have left a pause.
Yes.
At least a little bit. If we were in therapy and they were like, is there somebody else? I'd be like, no, nigga, we have enough stuff to work on. There's not another person. He was just
Pastor
like,
Cal to say, Johnny, answer me.
Yes.
Val to say, is there?
Yeah.
I never thought of
He's
that.
still
You still
auditioning.
haven't answered
He
the
thinks
question.
somebody from Hollywood is gonna approach him. It's like, you know, we see how emotional you are. You're so intense. It's like all that stuff he does for the cameras. Who is that goddamn dramatic? It's like, hold on. First of all, it's her confessional. Why you stepping your stupid ass all up into the confessional?
I literally,
Sit
during
down
that
somewhere,
moment,
little punk ass
I think I
boy.
was the first one to watch this episode. I recorded it and sent it to our group chat.
Oh, no, I
He
ain't watching it. I was cracking up.
She was like, he's like, what are you
she's
doing?
sitting there talking, and she's like, yeah, he's back there having his little tantrum, probably beating off to some cartoon. And then he comes out, and she's in the middle of confessional. And he's like sitting there like a goddamn ghost. It's like, and she's like,
Pouty.
this is not
Pouty.
usually,
That's how he did it.
and
That's
she's
it.
like,
What are you doing?
He was like,
because y'all couldn't hear me sound when I was in the room. I tried. Oh! No, they didn't hear me. Hold on.
He literally come and
he
stand
said,
next
zoom
to
in.
Punk ass.
He was like, we're just not compatible.
Trash.
Listen.
I'm like, how are you not compatible? You both come from the same culture. Yes. You both want to be married. You both have the same sense of humor. What is not compatible about you?
Was it this episode or the preview coming up where he was like, okay, phone?
Preview. When he was like,
We've known each other
for 15 years and I wasn't attracted to you. Because
Girl.
I stayed for the preview and I was like, I wonder if he said something worse than that.
Of course.
He said that.
He's an angry, evil little man.
When he was talking to his mom, I don't know who the lady was. It his mom?
I think it was his
Mom or
aunt.
grandma or
I think it was
aunt.
Uncle
Yeah,
Frank's
I think it was
wife.
aunt.
Okay, and he was like, you know,
His dad wasn't there.
I've been this single for so long because I'm not gonna settle. It's like nobody wants to be with you. You trash. You
Yeah.
never been in a
Dude.
situation
I
where you
agree.
couldn't leave.
Can
I
you
agree.
imagine? Like, there's been other episodes or seasons and other couples where you feel like, oh, maybe those two don't go well together, right? But maybe a different person might work. With him, if that woman doesn't do what he wants exactly the way he wants it,
but only at the time.
Only at that time.
because it's not even consistent.
No.
Because the flirty thing, the game thing they did when they
Yes.
went and had sex,
Yes.
how you say she's not flirting and romantic?
It doesn't matter if she does do everything. He's going to keep moving the goal. He's
Yeah.
going to keep moving it. She could be coming in there with pasties on, cooking. Talking about, how you doing with a gift for him?
Winking
He'll be
at
like,
him.
yes. He'll be like, you know what you don't do? You don't communicate enough with me. We don't have conversations. Oh, it's all about the pasties and sex and gifts.
Listen, he diminished her baking.
Yes.
Right? You can, Melissa's love language is not gifts, right? And I know that, and I try to speak her love language, but sometimes I give her flowers and, you know, candy or stuff. It's not her love language, but she's never made me feel like I was an idiot for thinking of her and getting her something. Even if cookies ain't your thing, he was like, well, you know I don't even eat that stuff, and I don't even like sweets, so therefore you really don't even know me. She was like,
we don't know each other.
She said, I don't know you. We're learning each other.
This is something that stood out to me. Is in one of the previews, he was saying that, I think it was a preview, he was like, I don't like the person that I am around her.
Yes.
Newsflash. You're so trash, you don't like you.
You don't even recognize yourself.
He don't like himself, and he don't even know that. He's like, I don't like who I am around you. This is you. You are so easy to step
on her.
Yes.
You are so easy to. It's so easy for him to step away from a relationship. Now he's in a situation where he just can't up and leave without some type of penalty. So now he has a stick in it, and now his true self is coming out, and he's looking at his true self like, I don't like this person. This person is trash. You are trash.
He's squirming in the truth of, this is you. This is not going to change.
Right.
Because
next relationship, this is going to be you.
Yeah, Pastor Cal, I don't remember how he phrased it, but I think he was basically saying, there's no perfect person for you.
Yeah,
right.
It's just a person that's trying to be perfect for you or something like that. But his point was, all you're ever going to get is somebody who is trying to be the best for you. You're never going to get a perfect match unless you are paying a mail order bride. But even then, you won't get their genuine love. You know what I'm saying? So I think he... Oh, this is what he said. The Pastor Cal said that I thought was really good for him and other people. He is comparing, excuse me, he is comparing Bao to an idea of a person that does not exist.
Right.
To anime. He's comparing Bao to
hentai.
Hentai.
There's no
Chun-Li.
way.
No, she's not Vietnamese.
Yeah, no. No.
The Street Fighter.
He's the Street Fighter.
But that's
character.
what he is. Like that. A fictional person has no flaws.
Yeah,
Right.
Katana, Melina, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, anybody.
One of them.
They are. Melissa and I are loving an actual breathing person with flaws and attempts and mistakes and all that stuff. He is loving. What's that Joaquin Phoenix movie? Her. He's loving artificial intelligence that will constantly change to your liking, but has a robot body.
Listen, when he said, have a funeral for this person, bury them, and they both laughed, I was like, y'all are both insane.
Yeah.
I want to get to that.
When Bao laughed with him, I wouldn't be like, no, I'm going to bury Johnny with this bitch.
I want to get to that.
A double homicide.
Yes, come on.
It's literally quite, and we've seen this before last season, how hard she's still sticking with him.
But that's what Pastor Cal said.
Right.
He said that's why they chose her, because she would basically, you need somebody who's going to stick it out with you.
And she is.
And not let you get out of it.
That's hard to watch.
It is
because
very hard.
It's almost to the point she's too forgiving. It's like the temper that came out of him is like, not to say he's abusive like that, but what would you do if he just walked out and got frustrated and slapped her? It's like, well, he was just angry. Not to say it would go that far, but I'm like, how forgiving is she?
Well, this is the first time on camera I feel like we've seen him just be brutally mean. Before it felt like tantrums and just him being difficult.
She wasn't shocked by any of that.
No.
She wasn't. It was hurtful.
So
also,
that's why I said on
that,
camera. So I have no idea what he's saying that we off camera when they're not mic'd or whatever. But this was the first time that I was just like, you didn't went too far. I thought you were stupid this entire time, but now you're just an a-hole.
And when I was watching him, I was like, who are you to demand this perfection from her?
Man.
What have you done?
He's done nothing.
You have not done nothing to demand that she, excuse me.
He don't even ask her what she wants.
That's what I'm saying. How can you
and
say 150%?
the one time she said we like to cuddle, and he was like, I'll be hot.
Literally.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. I didn't see. Like, what did he even name anything that he does? Like his 150.
No, he doesn't care.
Like, tell me.
No, he did. He named the same thing twice.
Oh my God.
He said, I plan dates, I get gifts, dating. I get you things.
That's the other video I sent to y'all. He said 5 things, and 2 of them were another word. I buy gifts for you. Gifts are purchased for you from me. Okay? I plan things. Calendar is filled by me, Johnny. Okay? You are just regurgitating the same thing. I unlocked the door. Before I came in, it was locked. After, not. If there was an Asian word for that, that's what I want you to say.
Come in all colors and sizes.
We have a really great ad, and we hope you all really use this, and it's from BetterHelp. Is there something that's keeping you from achieving your goals? Well, we think that you could really use the help from a licensed professional therapist, and BetterHelp is that company that can do it for you. They service clients worldwide. They have specialties that a broad range of expertise that might not be available locally. Also, once you sign up, you'll be paired with a therapist within 48 hours. And BetterHelp is so amazing that they make it easy for you to change therapists, and it's free because they want you to find the best match for you. And some other things that I really love about BetterHelp is that you can send a message to your therapist and you'll get a timely and thoughtful message within a short amount of time. You can also schedule video and phone sessions whenever you need them, which makes it so much better than traditional therapy where you have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. And sometimes it's even hard just to get onto your therapist's schedule. And then you got to add in the travel time and everything. But with BetterHelp, you're able to get the help that you need when you need it. Also, BetterHelp is more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and there's financial aid available. And so many people are loving BetterHelp and taking charge of their mental health that BetterHelp has added additional therapists, or adding and recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states. So we would love for you to visit betterhelp.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's better, H-E-L-P. And join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. So this is a special offer for the Bald and the Beautiful listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's the word.
I feel like Melissa kind of said it best. He hasn't, I couldn't even say he's done 1%.
No.
5%.
Yeah, I
wouldn't say he's trying to make this work at all.
At all.
He's just getting caught up, and everybody is talking to him like he's crazy. And he's just, I think he sometimes realizes how bad he looks, and then he stops.
Yes.
You know,
But then in the next episode, he goes right back to how he was
when that ended
acting.
in a hug, I was like, don't
The thing is, Bao wants to be married.
Yeah.
And not just that, I do believe she wants to be married to him.
Oh, yeah. She thinks it's going to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so she is really like trying and putting her all.
Poor Bao.
And poor Bao. Because he is a child in a man's body.
Nah, he's a child in a
Literally.
child's body.
Yes.
And he's balding.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a balding child.
Come on, what are
And
you
it's coming
bringing
from
to
two bald dudes.
Like, bro, like we know when you're balding, you know I bring less to the table.
He got the body of a high schooler that plays basketball and football.
This is the thing.
He got to be slender enough. He got to be slender enough.
Perfect sense.
He got to be slender enough to get up and down the court. But he's not a high schooler, so he's got a little, just enough size to where it's like, you're not all the way through puberty, but we see where you're going.
At like a 1A school. You realize if this was even 3A, you're not making this team.
Anyway, like 135
There's
or something.
12
maybe?
people at our school, so you're going to make both football
we know,
teams.
yeah, we saw your picture up in the gym, but there was only a choice of 3 people. And
He has the nerve. He has the audacity of a white man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He just,
Absolutely.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the thing that's confusing me. He keeps saying that she's one person, one place, and another person. And like she said, please give me an example. So when they were talking to Pastor Cal, and he was like, she said she did gourmet meals, yada, yada, yada. And so she starts re-explaining, like, I made the bolognese, I did this. Pastor Cal said, did she do those things? Johnny was like,
Pout.
we did those things together. Nigga is still doing it.
I know. So
It's still doing them.
where have you proved her wrong?
That was
He
my
hasn't.
Where
question.
have you said he has not landed one square punch of like,
And
here's something I said about
I wanted
you.
him so badly because he was just had his panties in a bunch.
Yes, he did.
Last episode when she said she is lying. Where is the
she's done
integrity?
none of that.
None of it. The lies.
Jose, come here. Hug me.
Yeah. I got take it. So my thing is that's the reason why I don't think he doesn't necessarily not like her. I think he doesn't want to be with her. So even if he names off stuff, he's going to keep saying that she's not doing it. It's like there's nothing she could do that's going to make him want to stay with her.
That's the truth.
It doesn't matter how she
There's
packages.
nothing nobody could do.
It don't matter what her
Nothing.
makeup looks like. It don't even matter what her fingernail polish looks like. She could be wearing Olive and June, and he still would be like,
Not
that
enough.
ain't it. And Olive and June is salon.
Popping.
Perfection at home.
Bomb, in fact.
At
Okay?
home.
And listen.
It's tight.
It's tight, boy.
It's tight. Listen, y'all. When you are trying to look cute and you ain't trying to go to the salon, you can get beautiful salon, perfect nails at home. And this is why you should try Olive and June. Olive and June nail polishes last 7+ days and do not chip. You hear me now. Their Mani system, you can achieve beautiful salon perfect nails at an affordable price. Also, Olive and June's Mani system is the ultimate secret behind salon perfect nails at home. All in one, no guessing, no messy nails, no salon price tag. So what's great is everything you need comes in one box. So you don't have to be hunting for different tools and stuff. You get everything in one box. It's super duper easy to use. They have this thing called a poppy, and it's a patented brush handle that makes it easy for you to paint both hands. Because that's with traditional at-home nail polish. That's when things get red. Looks like I'm on a roller coaster trying to paint my right hand.
One
It's
hand
like
is salon
on a safari.
perfect. The next hand
Your niece did.
is crackheadish.
Oh my God. So that's what the poppy is for, to help you through that. And they look like, instead of your nails looking like they were painted by a 5-year-old, it looks like they've been painted by professionals. And the system comes with 6 polishes, which breaks down to the cost-wise like $2 per mani,
That's
which
awesome.
is crazy, because a lot of times you get your nails done professionally, you paying baseline $35.
$35 off the rip.
$35.
$35.
And that stuff will chip. That regular nail polish at the salon, it's gonna listen. I got on gel and my nail polish and chipped.
Mine
Okay, but you're not gonna have that with Olive and June. You'll absolutely love it, and they have some amazing colors that you will absolutely love. Okay, perfect for the fall season. All right, this is what we want you to do. Get beautiful salon perfect nails at home and have it be a dream come true. Okay, your own little spa at home. Amen. With Olive and June.
Amen.
Your new nail life is here. Visit oliveandjune.com/TBTB
TBTB.
and use code TBTB
TBTB.
for 20% off your first Mani system. This is an exclusive offer you can only get here. That's OliveandJune.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Code TBTB.
TBTB.
For 20% off your first Mani system. I'm going to say it one more time. OliveandJune.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Code TBTB.
TBTB. Was there anything else that we wanted to discuss on Johnny and Bao?
Let me tell you how upset he made me. I had to text Tim.
Did you?
I was like, Tim. And Tim was like, I know. He is the first Asian man on Married at First Sight, and he is ruining it for us.
He's showing his ass.
He's F-boy energy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is.
But that doesn't
I
know
never
he's an
thought about
F-boy.
that.
Yes.
He's the
Those
first
are the
one,
worst.
so
He's
now
the
you done
first
pissed off
Asian.
the whole culture.
Tim was like, we waited for a
Imagine
long
if it was
time.
the first black on there. We'd be like, are you serious,
Bruh.
nigga?
Oh, I was
Yeah.
mad at Chris for that reason. He wasn't the first one.
Right,
been
if
the
he
first.
was the first, we'd be like, don't have us on there no more.
Don't ever.
Minorities, we always feel like everybody
You
represents
representing
us.
everybody.
It is an
but everybody
us.
know where. Yeah, everybody know. Johnny,
And
he trash.
you know it's bad.
He trash.
We don't like it. The experts, Bao, your own family. The family usually goes to Chris, and Chris's stuff.
Yes.
His family was like, well,
Just
you know,
to-
I raised him this way.
Yes.
This makes sense. You got in when
Johnny.
Haley.
Yes, Haley.
Oh, yeah, Haley, yeah.
Her mom was like, well, this is how she is. They always stick beside them. His own family was like, well,
What are
you're
you
not
talking
married.
about?
Well, his uncle had said something. He was like,
And the grandma, the auntie did too.
His uncle. Yeah,
his uncle was like,
said,
you're not married to, like, what do you think marriage is?
Yeah, what
He
do you-
said something
yeah.
like that. Like, what do you
Yeah.
think marriage is? Because it seems like you just think it's everything comes to you and goes your
Right.
way, and that's not what marriage is.
And
And they were like,
how-
where's Bao anyway?
How rude, how
yes.
hurtful to uninvite her to an event still happening.
Yes.
Bruh.
This is because I know people are like, Michaela did it. Michaela canceled the whole event.
She's
like, ain't none of us is showing up.
Oh yeah, every 10 minutes or
have-
so we need to tear down Michaela just to make everybody feel comfortable.
He was acting like she didn't deserve crawfish.
Right.
He was like, we have to talk
crawfish.
before I bring you around my family. That would, you talking about hurt my feelings?
I'd be embarrassed.
And this is what, again, speaks to Bao, because not only did she take that to the face, after she was like, honestly, I'm going to just suck it up because that's what married couples do, and I'm going to put on a clean face. Then when he uninvited her, she was like, well, I guess I'll meal prep.
Yep.
And she went back and did something for him.
And I would have put rat poison and all that
I would have
stuff.
sat on my behind.
Jasmine,
Strychnine.
Jasmine
Sprinkle it all in
W
there.
on TikTok, she makes these TikToks where she makes dinner for her husband or meals for her husband, but she's angry. She's like, my husband wants some food. Ooh, I hate him. Like, she's like, I'm gonna put all these pretty dainty flowers on me, and I'm gonna put some lemon juice in his oatmeal. Ugh, why are you hungry? Like, that's what she needed to meal prep. You done embarrassed her and went out in the daytime.
Yes.
And her thought was, let me cook for you and make your day easy.
And then went there and talked about her. I just don't want her around you guys because I'm not in a good place. What?
Oh,
And now his family's looking at him like, boy, you trash.
Like, we've met her before. We know y'all are
Yeah.
married.
And the auntie, when they were sitting and he was trying, you just want me to settle? She was like, well, that's why you're single, because I haven't settled, sir.
that's
Nah.
not.
Stupid. You're stupid.
You are single because
Say
you
it,
don't
ain't
make
you?
a good partner.
You're stupid.
Say
Stupid.
that
He's
again.
stupid with
That's-
that liquid you. Say it again,
Put it
Kevin.
at Baltimore.
She put a W in there.
She did.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what I said, Angel.
I'm sorry. I'm sure it was poignant.
He's single because he's not a good partner.
That's what I said.
Okay.
There you go.
I heard
He's
your wife
single
co-sign it,
because
but I
he's not
didn't
a
hear
good
what you
partner.
said.
He bails out of
You
stuff
single
before he
because
can.
you're not a good partner.
His
That's
hand's going
it.
to be his only
That's it.
partner.
Correct.
His hands in them comic books.
All right.
All right, we're done with them. Let's actually go. Nope. Let's go to these people. Brett and Ryan.
Ryan is so annoying. I don't understand why he feels comfortable talking to everybody except for the person that he actually needs to talk to.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes no sense to me. Everybody knows what's wrong.
Everybody
I
knows
feel like
what's
this. I feel like that. Have you said it to her? Yeah, well, really? You have known Zach for the same amount of time, been around him a lot less.
Yeah.
Actually, less than anybody because Zach was in quarantine, but you feel comfortable telling him everything.
Yeah.
Tell her. That makes no sense.
I can't. What is it about her that I can't get it?
I think that he is not physically attracted to her. I think that based on the
redhead thing?
supermodel conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Because at first he was trying to say, and she's just not clean, and I can't really do it. And girlfriend or friend was like, what if it was a supermodel?
And
I was going to say, now I get the clean thing. I don't know if it's worth leaving somebody over.
Well, this is the thing.
but that's
He
how
was-
I
you know
get
it wasn't. It wasn't
Exactly.
that.
Because he'd
that
be
was his
with-
sister, I think.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, I
what
don't know who that was.
It was
but
his
yeah.
sister.
Was
It was
it?
rewind it. I was
It's
like, who's this
something
girl?
that he could get past if.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like she just
Like-
has too many cards stacked against her. He's not physically attractive. She is kind of high strung.
She's a Democrat.
She's not clean. I think all of those.
It's like
things-
everything's stacking up.
Yes.
That was so weird. He filming that bad. I was like, ooh, sis.
He what?
He filmed
Filmed
her
inside her
bathroom.
bathroom.
Oh, it was
Bathroom,
gross.
closet.
It was.
I was
That's why
like,
I was like, why
for
are
that
you
reason, I'm
filming
I'm
that?
like, no, y'all got robbed. Their house was ransacked, robbed. They were looking for diamonds. They didn't
Listen.
find them, and they just ran out.
That was
I'm
like
convinced.
It was
the
bad.
whole bathroom into the.
Yeah.
It looked like.
Looked like Amar went down through there.
It was bad, but I was like, you can't record that. Don't do that to
Yeah,
her.
you don't do that.
I didn't even think about that.
But
That's
here's the
embarrassing.
thing. Here's the thing. All right, let's say she's messy, extremely messy. Have you told her?
No.
Come on.
No.
Like,
He barely could tell her that he wanted to sleep in the other room.
he can tell 100,000 other people, but have you told her, hey, I don't like this. Could you please straighten up a little bit?
He it's not.
The dog ate the flowers too.
I know. Dog was yelling.
It's so was like something that happens in a sitcom. I was like, what happened to the dog? Yeah, he ate the flowers because your dog died.
On the table. It ain't no small dog either.
Big dog
The dog was standing on the table. I was like, let me munch these up. Like, what kind of flowers was it? What,
yellow.
what kind of flowers do dogs eat? Like,
I literally was like, I didn't realize the flowers and how was the dog eating?
she was motorboating flowers.
Monty would never.
Yes, he
Yeah,
would.
he would too. Let Monty get big enough. Right now, he too short and chubby.
He is. He can't even lift his leg up to pee. He just goes down.
That's a puppy thing. He gonna do that for a while.
I hope so.
Little fat
I
self.
rubbed his stomach and he peed a little bit. I was like, hey. He's like,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, no, he peed on my whole family yesterday.
Did he?
He was so
We showed up
excited.
and he was like, and he ran as fast as he could, poor thing, and then he just got on his stomach and Pete was just squirting.
He's like, the Texans are here.
More people to rub my belly. That's all he
people.
thinks is humans are someone to do this to me.
Yes.
More people? Let me give you this. Now
I
rub
got
it.
no
This is what
belly.
people do when they come. Come on.
Oh, so
Give me a little
funny.
bit real quick.
Get the pink. Get the pink. All right.
Go ahead, get some of that pink on you. Two in the pink.
Do it up, babe.
One in the stick.
And
You
that-
set it
this
up,
is a-
Marcus. I hadn't even said it
He
today.
literally does this in pictures now that we take. Your nasty husband. And she just laughing at his little silly ass.
I want him to say, and I love that Brett was like, if you don't like me, you're going to have to say it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to
Yeah.
aid you.
She-
You're
that's
going to have
the
to be a
least-
big boy. And
That's
you're
the
going to have to
least
tell
she
me.
deserves.
Yeah.
The least she
That's
deserves.
the least he could do.
Stand on them 10 toes and say, I don't like you and I don't want to be with you.
He says he's doing it to spare her feelings, but I think also a part of it is because he knows that he will more than likely be ending this over reasons that seem kind of petty and superficial. It'll be, I'm not attracted to her. She's a redhead. I don't date redheads. That's super, superficial. She's not clean enough. That's something that is fixable with money. Age.
Seriously, it is. I didn't even think about that. That is an absolutely solvable problem.
It's a solvable problem. It's not like a thing, a core thing where it's just like this is something. Actually, almost everything is fixable with help.
Yeah.
I won't even say that there's things that you can't change about yourself, but I don't think he wants to say it also because there won't be like real specific things that hold enough value to end an entire marriage.
Yeah.
To do this process and to end it over the things that he's going to end up ending it over is going to be like, well, then you really shouldn't have done this
You shouldn't have
process.
done
Yeah,
it.
He
Well,
shouldn't have
that's
done
the
it.
thing. It's,
I know.
what I was gonna
I'll be
say.
struggling too, babe.
go ahead.
Okay.
He probably shouldn't
back.
have done it. She's not unattractive to me. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I
The
think she's super
experts.
cute.
Was it Dr. Cal? One of them said, you're going around talking. Somebody told him, you're going around telling everybody else this. Don't you think it's going to hurt her when eventually she hears it from somebody else even more?
Yeah.
It's like, because he's literally... all right, I even watched the was it Unfiltered?
Unfiltered.
After, I'm like, you chatty Kathy.
Yes.
Very articulate. Very
Extremely.
like the way he was talking to the other women and even how he addresses the other dudes when he's calling them out on their BS.
Yes.
Because he does call him out. I'm like,
does.
yeah,
Yes, he
this dude
does.
is on it. But I'm
He
like,
called out Jose that one time.
Yes,
I'm like,
he did.
Ryan,
He's
talk
like,
to
it was
her.
Johnny, man. Shut up.
He talked.
Yeah.
So the fact that
He's emotionally intelligent enough
He just
and
don't have-
articulate enough to get
Yes.
out his feelings. At this point, her feelings have nothing to do with it. It's like she needs to know these things. If like these things are bothering you, let her know. Maybe it won't bother you anymore. Is that what he's afraid of? I might end up liking this woman.
Yes.
I think he doesn't want to look like the bad guy.
Yep.
That's
I
a good
also
one,
definitely agree that everything doesn't add up to something of like value of substantial value. And I also think he is just passive aggressive.
Yeah. With her, you mean? Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I thought they would be
I think-
further along.
I think
thought-
they could do a lot better if there was more communication.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because the fact of the matter is that I think she wants, kind of like Bao, she wants this to work.
Yep.
And if given the proper please do this and this would help, they would actually do it. They would. Yeah. But because he is leaving her in such a gray area, there's nothing for her to do but just exist and wait for him to do something.
He keeps on doing the like, oh, I feel recharged and re-energized. I'm going to do better. And then he doesn't. And then I'm going to go back to my apartment and go back, and now I'm re-energized and I'm going to do better. Like, he keeps doing that, and it's giving her, I think her hope is diminishing with every time, but I think she is like holding out for him to see the light, and it's not going to happen, girl.
She saw the writing on the wall. I feel like this episode more than ever, and she just is like, I'm not bailing you out. So
I'm not mad at that. Somebody's at the door.
And my dog died, so I don't even care about this no more anyway.
Yeah,
listen,
that would really suck balls, because I'd be like, because she does seem, and I could be wrong, but she seems like somewhat, other than her anxieties, she seems like an agreeable person.
I agree.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so when you are an agreeable person and you end up with someone who's not even trying to meet you in any type of way, it's just like, you know, we could actually make this work.
Right.
Simply, just easy. I'm not super particular. I'm just afraid of flying, and I don't like massive sea animals near me. Yeah. That's it. If we can avoid those two things, I'm here for you.
Yeah, I think honestly at this point it's just literally physical attraction.
Yeah.
He's not attracted to her.
Yeah.
And
I mean, but and you know, based on the way he looks,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all right here.
Y'all deserve.
Y'all right here in the same class of folk. You just strong. That's what you got. You strong.
I really think she's a cute girl.
I think she is. I think I love her eyes. I think she's got, for what's going on, I think her shape is cute. I don't understand what he needs.
What's going on?
Meaning, like, she being a Caucasian woman in the features that are usually passed down to her. Like, I'm not expecting her to have a big old booty or anything like that. I think she has a really cute shape. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
She's a good person. Seems like a nice person. Yeah. You just don't like her the way she looks. And then I think, as Boyz II Men said, it was the end of the road.
But you gotta be able to work through some things, though.
And you also remember, you are here because it wasn't working the way you wanted it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you gotta be willing.
You're willing to try it until you see the person you just think you deserve, you know, but hey, who am I? Who are me to judge?
Who are me to judge? Do we have another ad, or we done?
No, we got one more.
We do. Okay, cool.
Well, listen, let's smile about it, because they done had us all upset. And I'm ready to smile, because these people be pissing me off. But when I smile, I want to smile brilliant.
Smile. Yes.
So I'm going to hit y'all with a couple of facts that this brand shared with us that we want you all to know. One, teeth whitening does not actually whiten the teeth. It removes stains and restores the tooth to its natural color. And everybody has various shades in their natural teeth, so that's something that you might not have known, but most people's teeth are off-white or have a slightly yellow undertone. Teeth whitening does not damage the teeth, but it does temporarily dehydrate the teeth. And when dehydrated, the pores of the enamel are open and exposed. Open pores invite acid and sugar, which, as you already know, can lead to tooth decay. So, you know, you want to avoid acidity and sugary substances for at least 24 hours after whitening your teeth. Fact number 3, tooth sensitivity is a result of tooth dehydration. When the pores of the enamel are open, the teeth become dehydrated, exposing the nerve to the elements. As the tooth rehydrates, the sensitivity will dissipate. And to accelerate rehydration and curb sensitivity, use post-whitening application known as remineralization or desensitizing gel. Fact number 4, caps and veneers cannot be whitened because they do not have pores or stains to latch to them. Prior to having dental work, you should whiten your teeth, restoring them to their natural color, as the dentist will be color matching to your current shade. And fact number 5, the key to teeth whitening is the delivery device. So as long as whitening products so long as a whitening product is a peroxide-based whitener, it will remove the stains. What differentiates one product from the next is actually the device that holds the whitening agent to the tooth without interruption. So whitening strips obviously neglect the crevices and molars, and they slide around on your teeth. You might as well be just having plastic saran wrap on your teeth, because they just gonna be moving everywhere. Saliva and foods, saliva floods the generic trays because they're bulky and they're not creating a seal because they're not made to your teeth. And also, them LED lights that they be trying to give you, them things don't do nothing. They're just a novelty. They add no benefit, okay? But the #1 whitening device recommended by dentists is a custom fitted tray. And you can have your dentist make you a tray if you got money like that for like $300, maybe $600. You know what I'm saying? If you got that money, or you could head over to www.smilebrilliant.com and use their lab direct mail-in process for a fraction of the price that you would pay at a dentist. Oh, and if you grind your teeth, you know they got them night trays too. They're night guards, and they're also custom. And again, you get them at a fraction of the price that the dentist charge. So this is what we want you to do. Go to www.smilebrilliant.com and use the code BEAUTIFUL for an exclusive The Bald and the Beautiful offer. And one last time, let's go to www.smilebrilliant.com and use code BEAUTIFUL to get an exclusive The Bald and the Beautiful discount.
Okay, let's go to Michaela and Zach. No, let's not actually, because they had a good episode. They were cool. Let's go to Rachel and Jose.
Rachel and Jose. Rachel came out the corner throwing punches at the winery. She was like, listen, summertime, I ain't gonna be happy. You gonna come home and I'm gonna be looking at you like you stupid. If you say something to me, I'm gonna go off. I need to go on vacation. I'm gonna be up in your boring house.
Looking at all your spreadsheets and whiteboards.
Right. I'm used to having a hot girl summer. I do not date during the summer. So I can be out here in these Spain streets with my cheeks open, but now I got to be with you.
I was shocked that it was her first time going to a winery without her traveling and everything she does.
She travels out. She said we both said we like travel, but we don't travel the same.
Listen.
I know. He was like, I would love to go to El Paso. I'm like, y'all in Texas.
Where you going? To Corpus Christi? Nobody cares about this. She was looking down at
Houston. He's like, let's go to Dallas.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
pretty
all
much
them
what it was.
spreadsheets and all you been is going up and down the 35?
Yeah.
He's like, let's go to the Eiffel Tower. He's like, what about Six Flags?
Yes.
Oh,
She was
over
not
San
with
Antonio. Yes, to Texas and San Antonio.
Let me tell
San
you.
Antonio.
San Antonio. Let me tell you, I'm confused now if I watched it in this episode or if it was a preview, but either way, I'm finna say it. Dr. Pepper is the realest therapist.
Oh, she do not care.
She does not care with her little bitty petite self. But when she told, again, I don't know if it was this episode
It's
or
the preview of the next
God
episode.
dog it. And she said, I do believe you have a tendency to be controlling.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Dr.
She know
She
that.
on that Zoom call letting them things fly.
Listen, measures twice so she can cut once. Because them words come out sharp.
Yes, she
He
does
has
not
to
play.
have known. He has to.
Oh,
That cannot be the
absolutely.
first time somebody told him
No,
that.
that's absolutely not.
I don't know.
His family
but
even said that.
Yeah, that's
Did
what I
they?
thought.
Yeah, when they were talking about the finances, and his mom was like, "Don't let him control
She
everything."
said, she said it to her.
She
Yeah, that's what I'm
did.
saying.
But
That's
he
what I'm
wasn't in the
saying.
room.
For them, for them to say that, it has to be a known fact throughout his family, and he has to know that. It's not his first time hearing that.
No.
I don't know. They might not have said it. She didn't say it to him right there in front of them. At least not on camera. It didn't
that's
seem
true.
like it. She could have been like, Jose, you need to calm down. You cannot control this woman's finances. She took her to the side and was like, listen, put some money aside.
There wasn't no whisper.
Well, they were in different rooms though. But
She said, Rachel said she'd never been in a relationship in the summer, didn't she?
yes, she be having hot girl summers.
She was like,
And pop.
May, you want to be with me in Memorial Day? Are you 4th of July?
Yeah, you know how lit it is.
Anybody could be inside my body at 4th of July. That's why I called you by the wrong name. I'm out there doing my thing.
She's like, I'll do you a favor. I will only date men named Jose during the summer.
Yeah.
That way I don't got to worry about saying the wrong
confusion
way.
about the names.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a hard thing to break because that's something you look forward to all year.
Yes.
Like you're a teacher, you be going through it. And you look forward to that last day of school. The teachers look forward to it just like the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
And
if your kids was distance learning and you're homeschooling with them, basically, you just need a release on the weekends.
I know. I remember doing that last year.
Did you get to go and make cinnamon rolls with your friends?
I didn't.
She didn't. Her
There was no pop-up
Her
event.
spouse
Like
wasn't
you
on
need new
tour
friends.
There
either.
was no pop-up event?
I wasn't gone. I
There
wasn't
was-
on tour,
He was
5
gone
days a
mentally.
week.
He was checked out.
5 days a week, just gone.
He was
Let me tell you
depressed
what,
7 days
although
a
we're
week.
beefing, the one thing Marcus said that made me laugh He said, Kev, I need this. I'm in elementary school during the week. I ain't been in elementary school in a long time. And I'm in elementary school. I need these doggone cinnamon rolls. It made me laugh so hard.
He did.
I got to be in school with these doggone kids. We both learned how to carry the
Kev want to
three.
be here, there, and everywhere. That's the real problem.
Nah, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Y'all need to just do one event. If you do cinnamon rolls, then don't do the dinner.
Just
Okay?
do
Why
the
we gotta
dinner.
limit what we do?
Just do the dinner.
Just do the dinner.
Well, I didn't know those were the rules.
2 things is enough.
Just do the dinner.
Then we only did 2.
No, 2 things is too much, I mean. 2 things is too
I
much.
was like,
2 things is too much.
Joshua said you guys did 0 more than we did.
okay then. You all did too.
I mean, we
So
were
we're
sitting.
even is what you're
I'm gonna
saying?
tell you what the worst part of it all. We were sitting in the worst green room in comedy. It stunk in there. It was
did
in the
stink.
back of the mall. There's rat traps.
Y'all was in Mall of America
No.
lollygagging
Right.
and going
No.
through.
This
Listen,
part of the mall.
I've never been,
This is the back.
so I don't know.
You have been.
Never.
Look,
We had that show
I
last
never
FaceTime
did it. I
Angel
didn't
48 times. Every time she was walking through the Mall of America going to a
Sweating.
different store.
Sweating. Just trying
Walking
to come
through the mall.
Let me tell you, I did try to do something
Shopping.
relaxing.
Oh.
I went and got stuff for our kids. I did try to do something relaxing.
You picked up some shoes,
I did.
All right.
But I could have sworn you picked up shoes with your mother the weekend before.
Yeah, that's my mama.
I did try to do something relaxing. I tried to get a massage, and that man massaged me like I played for the NFL. Currently,
hate that.
Currently, he
hate
abused
that.
me.
You trying to
You
break
like
your
it?
body.
I don't. I do not. I told you, I like to sleep. I don't like when they pressing all hard up on me. I kept telling him, calm down. And he was just like, oh, you're an ox. And he was just
I come to the
tenderizing meat.
conclusion, I just do not like massages at all.
Tenderizing me.
Like,
Yes.
massage my feet and leave me alone.
I left so much more tense. I was like, ugh. Oh, my gosh.
Y'all had big fun down in Baltimore.
We over here big, trying to get in shape, sweating in the gym.
I mean, cinnamon rolls and the chef hats and the apron. Ooh, I make my eyes small at you. And you, but mostly at Mel. She's 8 months pregnant, planning these things.
Yes, I
And she
heard.
due next month? After everything we've been through.
We are helping her carry a baby, Kevin. Look how selfish you're
now
being.
we're helping Karen. And the kids,
Why we all subject?
yeah, enough of Married at First Sight.
All right, that's it for them though, right?
Yeah.
What we talking
Michaela and
about?
Zach,
Michaela and Zach had a good episode.
They had
Good
a
episode.
great
Hold
episode.
on. Wait, I'm going to say this because they don't like when we don't tear down Michaela.
Well, tear it down, baby.
Michaela was talking to her sister and said everything that she did wrong. Are you happy yet? She said, I messed up when I did this. I messed up when I did that. I'm learning. I'm growing. He's been forgiving. I did this. Her sister even said she is a completely different person. She's getting better at relationships. Are you happy yet?
No, they're not
Are
going to
you
be happy.
happy?
Y'all
Yeah.
want us to
First thing
burn
I
her
thought
at
of.
the stake.
I want to know how they get to what's going to happen that leads them. Because I think in the preview, he was crying again.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. Still don't think he's over.
No,
it. He's
no.
still on that same. This is also the thing that I'm confused about our audience. When Michaela had her blow up, he wasn't there. She had her tantrum in the house by herself.
By herself.
Oh, when she left? Or
Yes.
when she,
He was gone.
Unlike Jose, who cussed her clean out and said, "I'll throw a
In
ring
her
at your face."
Yep.
Y'all keep comparing them.
And I'm like that.
And then locked her out.
And then locked her out.
out.
That's the one. That's I'm confused on. I still think she was childish and handled it terribly.
Absolutely.
But I'm like,
I thought we said that, though.
We did, but
No,
they
but
didn't
this
hear
is a
that.
good point that she's making. It's not quite apples to apples.
it's not apples to apples.
more like apples
I
to
do think
cinnamon
though, and
rolls.
again, I still say I
Correct.
think the way they argue isn't the best because they both cuss at each other.
Yeah.
Like she throws way more cuss words, but he'll get in them cuss words too. And I'm like, y'all a little bit more volatile, but
Yeah.
she has not blown, at least on camera.
Yes.
She has not blown up on him. She has blown up about the situation and then acted like childish by not like wanting
Yeah.
to talk about it and holding a grudge.
Yeah.
And then we, because everybody's talking about the blow up that you see in one of the previews, like at the top. It's like, oh, but it's coming, it's coming. We have no idea what the situation is. We don't know who she's talking to.
And you know the show is masterful at setting up something to
Absolutely.
make it look
They
one
did
way.
that to
So
keep us
thought
locked in.
That Johnny had a girlfriend on the
I
side.
was. That would have made more sense
Me
to
too.
why he acted
think
when
he
he
do.
did, and I was like, "Then why are you acting like this?" Because when Pastor Cal said that, I was like, "Now that makes sense."
Same.
But then he said no, and I was like, well, now I'm back to square one.
Yep.
Well, anyway, Michaela and Zach, I felt like I saw the future of y'all.
Yeah,
it
I
could have
thought
been
they
great.
had really
It did
great
look
episode.
good. It's like, it seems like they, well, in this episode, it seems like they have come to grips with the past and what has happened.
Yep.
She seems to be working on herself because she did have a whole lot to work on.
She did.
It seems like she's been working on it. As far as that, I don't know if they, in front of the cameras that we've seen, have talked about the way he's approached the situations.
No, I think
being
it's pretty much how
just
she
on
handles
her?
things. Yeah.
All right, because this though how he is, even though the way she approached it, we all agree was wrong.
Yeah.
It was wrong.
Wrong.
Toxic. Yes, absolutely. But how he has seemed to be unforgiving in those situations.
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't know if they talked about
And
that.
y'all don't have enough to approach. Go ahead.
No, did Dr. Viviana talk about it though?
Yeah, she did.
Yo, I'm sorry, she did talk to him.
She did.
So yeah, it looks like from this episode they have worked on a lot, and they will continue to work on a lot, even though that much time hasn't passed from as much as it has for us.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But it seems like they have worked on a lot and they look good, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I would be. I don't think they make it. But
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they're gonna make it. It just looks better than what it did.
yes,
We
absolutely.
didn't talk about Gil and Myrla.
They're next.
Oh,
okay.
we got to end on a good note. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good note.
Okay, we done
Good
with
as
them.
cinnamon rolls.
Myrla and Gil.
I'm going to Cinnabon after this.
Actually,
That's your
what,
excuse?
actually, well, we should. Never mind. I should.
You
say
know
that.
what? I'm gonna have to give Myrla credit, and this is what I'm gonna give her credit for: her forcing them, and Gil also abiding by how slow she wanted to move.
Yep.
I think is the reason why they are in such a good place right now.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised
Yeah.
by them, but I like them a lot.
I like her way more than I thought I
Yeah.
would.
Oh, I love her.
I had her pegged wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I felt like she wasn't malleable, she was going to stay like that. But she has actually just said, I'm going to take it slow, and has taken it slow.
Yeah.
But she hasn't been stuck in the
Right.
way
Right.
she's
and I think that's
been.
the difference. She is pretty rigid, but she also is at least moving.
She's moving.
Because there were one of her friends was talking to her. It's like, this is not the Myrla show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like, so you got to go over there and meet them. She was like, no. She was like,
said,
I
"They
don't
gonna
care if
think
they like
you'll
me.
Yeah.
But I
was so
want.
funny.
it
My
was,
friend's got a new house. Cool. Let's meet him at a bar or a restaurant. Because that way we can leave after the
Yeah.
check comes.
but like I understand because that's me. It's like I don't need them to like me. However, you still need to be cordial. You don't
Yeah.
want his people hating you.
Yeah.
Right.
But she's been consistent in that way. She wants a dog now.
I know. When I saw that on Unfiltered, the
She
way
wants
she was hanging with Hype.
hanging with Hype, cleaning up his saliva and
When
stuff.
he threw up. When he spit up,
Yeah.
she
It
cleaned it
wasn't a
up.
big deal. She was like, all right, let me go clean this up real quick.
And Hype was just over there like, I'm a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, he
Just
that
didn't.
dog.
Hype
Not
reminded me of
seeing-
Supreme at that age. Well, Supreme was good, no. Just like, you just gonna leak right here in front of me, ain't you?
But the friend said, do you trust your husband to pick out an apartment for you all? She was like, yes. because he knows me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
And he does.
And that's the thing. It's just like if we're going on vacation and I'm the one doing the planning. Melissa is always going to go like medium tier. Kev
Medium
is
to high.
always medium to high. Kev is going to go high to what's the highest.
yes.
That's it.
Whatever the highest is, meet me above that.
Yes.
We can do a bake-off on the road, something like that.
Yes.
But
In
you
St.
can't.
Lucia.
So
Yes.
shut up.
There we go.
Are we having any? Are there any shows in London this year?
I don't think so. We
Maybe
should
have
have
to,
one.
maybe we have to pick up a date.
Nigga, if you think y'all
Halloween.
going to London without me, you
Oh,
got
now
another
you-
thing coming.
now
Yeah,
you keep
exactly.
coming.
She think London?
Oh, now y'all got time to be on the away team. Oh, when the away team go international, the home team ain't on the home
Hey,
team
let me
no
tell you
more.
what. The last thing you want to do is go out of the country without
If
us.
y'all go out of the country,
The production we throw.
I'm spending all of my efforts sabotaging y'all.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'll be calling, canceling
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
They don't need the hotel
Hi.
anymore.
No, my name is Melissa Frederick. I represent KevOnStage. He's actually got COVID. You're gonna have to cancel the whole show.
TSA, I got
The
words
whole
of
weekend.
ammo and an illegal firearm getting shipped with someone's
Y'all
luggage.
trying to have us in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
See, you see, Kevin, we got to get back at them. This is how they would get back at us.
This is Littlefinger and Cersei Lannister over here. You guys are. I'm over here being
trying to
Ned
tell you.
Stark. I'm trying to play
It's
the
like,
game.
you know what?
Throws
I'm
off.
like, I can sacrifice this pistol. Let me just put that
That's why I got 9.
See?
Man, I
You
make my
have
eyes
fun
swallow
in the
that shit.
United States of America.
on. Dare you.
And I mean the continental.
need a
Don't go
passport.
to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Don't go to Alaska.
Dare.
Puerto Rico.
Continental United States.
Correct.
The lower 48 only. I'm talking
Hey,
about the original.
Let me see a new stamp on a passport that I ain't matching.
Man, listen. I'll blow the whole thing
Who you
up.
telling?
She said Kevin Frederick's
Go, bitch.
long
How do you
form.
know? Trust me.
He got Delta, Mu, Gamma, Lambda. Yeah, he got
Zeta.
Word on the street was he was born in Wuhan. Okay? He's in the mafia. Hold on. Is he sick or no, cartel as well.
Yeah.
He sells drugs.
Check under his armpits. Trust me. Flesh-eating virus he's spreading to y'all.
By the way, he's ashy. Okay.
Like that's the symptom. His symptom, COVID is
Skip,
ashiness.
absolutely.
If you check it,
Check
you'll
the
see.
knees.
So check the knees. So one thing about Gil that he brought up, he was saying she always liked the newest. Has to have the newest and latest and greatest.
Yes.
She was like, once I'm not new anymore,
Yes.
is she no longer gonna like me?
That I thought
And I was like,
So
oh,
that was very vulnerable.
that's like
That
a true concern, maybe
Yes.
because I never thought about that.
Absolutely.
Me either.
That
It sounds
was
like it might be a fear of his.
absolutely, and it's a logical. I can see your mind
Yes.
making that assumption.
Yeah.
You always got to have the newest and the best. Right now, I'm new and fresh.
But
I'm
on the
4
other
weeks
hand,
in.
when the newest and latest and greatest material thing comes out, she don't think about it for a long time. She just goes and gets it. With this, she's taking her time. That's
Oh no,
true,
she
too.
ain't going
Diamonds
nowhere.
take
That woman
time.
is so in love
Diamonds
with that
take
man.
time.
Nostrils. She's like, I choose to be in love with my husband.
Yes.
She's in love with him.
she's
Yeah.
giddy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
she's very happy. And I was glad to hear when he was talking to his friend that I feel like he now has an understanding of why she likes the stuff that she wants, why she's bougie. He's like, she makes a bag. She works hard.
Yeah.
And she wants to be able to spend
And she was
stuff.
poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People who are poor who work hard and
Yeah,
get
that's what he
on.
said with his friend. Like, yeah, she deserves it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he can now see that and not see it as, oh, she's just wasting money.
Yes.
No, she's rewarding herself for the hard work she's done. And if this is the way she chooses to do it and it's not putting you all's livelihood in jeopardy, like,
Right.
Yeah.
then you can hush your mouth.
You know what it's like? It's kind of like a character in a TV show that you are up front, you don't like them,
AC is on.
and then, oh, it is
It is.
on Sunday.
In the hallway, I was like,
Yeah.
It's cool.
Praise God.
And then you reveal how they got there, and you're like, oh,
It all
I
makes
didn't
sense.
know that. If you would have told me that, but it wouldn't be interesting. That's how she's been presented. It's like they knew, oh, she's going to say some stuff that's going to set people off. But then slowly, she's like the most wifely of the husbands.
Yeah, the
She's-
season winner.
Yeah, because
Yay, Myrla.
No, really. They definitely had, I mean, she also was.
Johnny is trash. I'm sorry. I forgot to say a couple of couples ago.
Oh.
Johnny is trash
oh my God.
that has been decomposing,
compost
recycled,
that kills the
burned
tree.
in
actually.
trash again.
Bless his heart.
Juicy trash.
Myrla in the beginning, and I think we all agree, we were hoping it was editing, but also I don't think Myrla even cared about what
No,
the
she didn't
audience
care.
was
No.
going to
She
think
didn't care
about
what
her.
none of y'all said.
No,
No.
she did not. She was just like, I'm going to be, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going
Listen.
to believe this, and
I
I'm
am who I
going to.
am.
There is something in somebody being unabashedly who they are.
Yes.
She's like, every time you think she's going to go the opposite, she's like, no. One time, a couple episodes ago, was like, and I think at the end of the day, if I asked you to do this, you would say no. She was like, you're right. I would say no. I'm not going to that. It's like, dang.
When he was asking her to move in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she changed her mind.
And also, the other thing that I appreciate about Gil is that when the friend asked about consummating, like he was like,
That ain't- yeah.
that's not
No, issue.
that's not an issue. That's a small thing because he's aware that like that will eventually come,
Yeah.
and she's not withholding it as a to be manipulative.
No, she's not.
She's really not doing it because she's not comfortable yet, and he is not he's displaying himself as not the type of man that would want to engage in that activity with a woman that is not fully comfortable
Yes.
with
1000%.
engaging with that activity.
And there's been a lot of couples like that, and I feel like that's usually honored. And I think in a lot of relationships that might not be as uncommon as it feels on this show.
The other thing is because they're progressing, though. There's a lot of forward momentum for him, which allows him to be sure that like it is coming.
Yeah,
She's just
and he'll be
slow.
coming.
Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, I feel like the experts did a phenomenal job. I don't think they did a great job on everybody else, but on this one,
Yeah,
they were
I
the
think
biggest
they
questionable
did.
couple at the beginning.
I feel like they got them
It
pegged.
was like, oh, y'all went way too opposite with this one.
Yeah.
Now
This
they're
is the
like,
first- this is
now they're
their-
looking at us like, shut up.
this is
They
one
can
of
talk that talk. On this one, they can talk that talk. I'm
This is
about
one
to
of
eat my
the
words.
few times where that opposites thing actually works. Because typically it don't. When they're like,
You're right.
we're hoping this will pull this thing out, and we're like, they don't want that pulled.
Rachel
Leave
and
it be.
Hesse.
Yeah.
Leave it be. But this is one of the times where I feel like that theory actually is working.
Yeah.
But these other folk, those all those like psychology tests and all that stuff, they didn't show half of their ass the way they are now.
Yes. Because we all liked Johnny in the beginning. I know I did.
Oh man,
I thought
Yeah,
they
we
were
was
the
liking Johnny.
perfect couple.
I thought
Yeah,
he.
We ain't know his
I couldn't
personality,
imagine
though. We
was
ain't know
gonna-
he was crap.
I thought it was going to be Bao. I thought
did
Bao
too.
was going to be entirely too rigid,
Yep.
and he was going to be the fun-loving dude, and they were just never going to work. For
Johnny
it to be
is
this,
amusement park urinal.
Oh, you love these urinal references. Go ahead, Melissa.
I'm down.
She's like, there's nothing to follow up after that. They were my number one couple.
I pegged Bow wrong too.
I did. I pegged her
I
wrong.
thought she was gonna be like, "Hey, disrespect me one more time."
Yeah.
Now she's
but
like-
not even that. I thought she wouldn't be doing it, trying to do all the stuff
Oh
he's
yeah,
doing.
it didn't seem like
And
she was gonna be into
she's
it.
Trying, yeah, she's more into it than I thought.
Yeah, she is.
She was almost borderline clingy, not in a bad way, but like that's why he didn't make sense what he was saying. Again, I was
He's
just like,
he's crazy and
what
he's
are
a
you
liar.
talking about?
They were my number one couple to make it, and now they are at the bottom.
Whew.
It's all
I
Johnny's
don't
fault.
want Bao.
I don't
No.
want them to
No.
make it.
I
I
don't
really
want-
don't.
I don't
Bao
want her.
to be
Bao
shit.
deserves so much better.
She
Like this,
deserves.
even if they were to end up together in some way somehow, it needs to be like months or maybe even years of therapy and relationships later.
Oh, you have he
He's
would have
got
to
way
grow
too
as
much
a
work to
person
do.
by leaps
Yeah.
and bounds.
He would need to
he
get-
has
I
way
wouldn't
too
want
much
him
work to do.
I can't imagine who he could be in a healthy relationship with.
I know. I was about to say, you about to bring it up? Because I was going to bring it up. Go
For
ahead.
Bao and her fun drawer.
Oh, no. What?
I ain't seen
Y'all
that.
don't remember when she was like, "I have a personal fun
Yes,
drawer."
that I would love for you
And I
to
would
do.
love-
Yeah, she was like a fun chore. She said a fun chore that she does by herself that she would like for him to participate in.
He ain't
missed
ready
that
for all of
completely.
that.
It was when
Is
they
that
were cooking.
masturbating?
I think
Oh,
so.
That's how I
yeah,
took it.
I
Yeah.
do, yeah.
And I said, "Bow."
Bow.
She was flirting. That was her
She
doing her
was.
flirting.
That was my thing where she was so far out of her comfort zone. But also like, girl, you gotta what? Hold on a second. And the fact that he didn't give her any credit for that,
Yes.
he's
That's the
worrisome.
thing about him. He
Did you know worrisome is the result of worrisome?
Oh.
Me either.
I thought it meant you were like aggravating.
No, it does.
Oh, because you were. Oh, got it. My third grade teacher or fourth grade teacher, fifth or sixth.
Hilla?
Boy, you went
She-
through 9 grades.
From elementary to middle school.
It was sixth grade for sure. She hated me. She was a social studies teacher. She said, "Ooh, you're worrisome."
Was she black?
Oh yeah,
Only black people
Old
say
and black. It was Westover in Fayetteville. She was like, "You worse." I had no black teachers in El Paso.
I was about to say, I thought that was all Latino.
Yeah,
You peaked.
Josh.
No, I
What
was
was you
about
gonna
to say, have y'all been getting the DMs about who Bao might be with right now?
Yes.
Have you?
Hold on. No, real quick. Shoot.
Bless him.
It was about Bao and Johnny.
Have you gotten the DM?
Oh,
back
yeah,
from
he
her?
ain't ready for her freaky. He think he wants somebody flirty and freaky. He
Because
don't.
she was like,
he can't handle
vanilla.
that.
She's Cold Stone Creamery. She
Yeah.
didn't mix a bunch of stuff up in that, but vanilla.
Absolutely.
She's like, oh, baby, this is
But
rock and roll.
no, I ain't seen who she probably with.
It's one of the cast members that they've been saying
They
that she
just
might be
said it.
with.
Yeah, Bao. Get it. Tell me, y'all. Oh. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
I
Her
want to
family
know if
probably
it's
won't
true,
like it.
though.
There's a picture of them out
That could have been everybody
at
together.
Low
a
key
bar.
though, if that's true, look,
That
it
works.
makes sense.
it works.
It makes sense.
You
you
think
would
her family would
try?
be accepting of that?
Who?
Like Bow's
I don't
family.
think Bow
No,
killed.
absolutely not.
But it wouldn't
that
matter to
means
her. It's like,
Zach and
hey,
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
that boy been tenderizing.
Let me tell you, imagine though Johnny and Michaela together. She would get that boy all the way together. Him yelling in the back room, I'ma come and yell at you. Who can yell louder? I bet y'all can. Oh yeah.
Well,
We gonna be researching in these people's lives past
I
what
don't.
we see on the TV.
Oh,
show.
absolutely
I don't.
not.
We don't
Absolutely.
confirm or deny no
We be
allegations. If they don't
struggling
say it on the
just
show,
to
they
finish
don't
the
say it.
episode.
Man, you ain't never lied.
Listen,
Struggling.
I freaked out on Saturday because I forgot I watched it. I was like, oh no, I gotta have time. Then I was like, no, wait, I did watch it.
I watched it yesterday.
All
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of The Bald and Beautiful. We'll see you next time. Bye.
See you on the road for a
Deuces.
bake-off of the away team. We're getting an
In
Airbnb
London.
Salty.
in London.
Kentucky.
Is that London, Kentucky? Yeah.
In Paris.
Bye.
Bye.
Vegas.